Hello, beloved friends. I'm Reverend Kyra with Unity Bay Area, Houston. Back this week to continue our Unity Way or the Christ Way series. See, in Unity, we teach the Christ consciousness that is alive in each one of us. And how is it that our way shower, Jesus Christ, demonstrated living from the Christ consciousness? What was the deeper message to us to live in a way that brings forth that same Christ consciousness in our own being and in our world? And we began the first week talking about radical love, because Jesus represented that kind of radical love, and he's inviting us to carry that kind of radical love within ourselves that transforms the way we show up in the world, the way we interact with others. After his first statement of repent ye, the kingdom of God is at hand, that he opened the message to say, turn from the ways that you've been, the ways of the world, and open yourself to this kingdom of God or kingdom of heaven consciousness, the kingdom of God being the absolute, the kingdom of heaven being the way that we bring it into this earthly realm, into this place where we create heaven on earth. Our true destiny and our true purpose to bring forth that divine consciousness here and now. So that radical loving is the way we harmonize all of the field within us. And he demonstrated in the way that he invited his disciples to let go of that old paradigm and follow the true teaching. Now, what is it that Jesus is teaching? The second part of the series is the radical kingdom, because he's teaching a radical understanding of the kingdom of God right here and now. That this kingdom of God consciousness is meant to be brought in for us to live and express that in this realm. And we are learning the way to be and do. And his teachings and his message and everything that he represented during his ministry is a part of that. And this week we go into radical knowing. What is it to know the truth so powerfully that is alive within us, just like his descriptions in the parables of the kingdom of heaven? And we get to understand, looking at the key parables that he shared, were all about the dynamics of that kingdom of heaven consciousness. When we begin to understand that each time we sell everything we own to follow and seek first the kingdom, and all things will be added unto us, to open ourselves to the realization that the true value in life is finding that inner awareness where we live from a higher presence, from a higher awareness. We begin to love so radically. We begin to live so radically. We begin to be aware of this message, and it becomes that which we experience and see in everything around us. Everything becomes a message of what the kingdom of heaven or the kingdom of God consciousness is teaching us, so that we can live in that unity consciousness, in that oneness awareness. And we begin to, again, notice all the world communicating with us. He taught us through these parables, and we're going to talk about them this Sunday. There are actually 7 parables specific to the kingdom of God or the kingdom of heaven consciousness that Jesus shared. And in these scriptures are the stories that are helping us to understand who is it we're here to be, and what is it we're to understand to live from that divine knowing within us. How are we transformed when we live from that kind of knowing, and everything that we're up to is in alignment with the higher divine awareness in such a way that our life becomes a demonstration. And I look forward to sharing this message with you, to translate these divine messages of Christ, that we get to then start to say, how does that become that living presence within me? So come join us this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. at Unity Bay Area, Houston. Maybe we can understand the value of that great pearl of wisdom that lives within our own knowing, and begin to relax into being in this awareness on an every moment basis. You'll be amazed at all the ways that this demonstration of the kingdom of God and the kingdom of heaven in yourself and the consciousness that you carry into the world will transform what you see around you and how you interact with the world. When we begin to live this, we transform the rest of consciousness and the rest of the world. For it is always going to be something that is like the yeast, another one of the parables we'll talk about, that is ever expanding awareness. And when we live from that, we participate in it in a powerful way. So I look forward to working with these this weekend with you. On Sunday, 10:30 a.m., Unity Bay Area, Houston, 1911 Highway 3 South in League City, Texas. Or please join us online. We are live every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. on our Unity Bay Area Houston Facebook page and our YouTube. Or watch us at a time that works perfectly for you. Whatever way, we are united as one because there is no time or distance in consciousness. And we are grateful to be one with you in all the ways that we are here to serve and celebrate this kingdom of heaven awareness and make it a living reality. God bless you, friends. See you Sunday.